Hey there, it's David here with another Cinelli chat. In the next, month or so, in the next little while, I guess throughout the whole course of our lives, if you think about it, we have some really important decisions to make. You know, there's elections coming up, there's stuff that's happening on with vaccines and what to do with there's just a lot, right? And I think on every side, and a lot of business decisions as well that are coming up that we have to make a decision on. And the one thing we've talked before, I've talked before, some of these Cinelli chats, I said, whatever decision you make, you have to stick with it, right? You have to, take responsibility, what happens with that decision and move forward with that. There's a Cinelli chat on that. But the one thing I didn't talk about, which is something that you should already know, and I think that maybe we don't play it enough, is like you have to go with your gut. Whatever decision you are making, you have to do your research. You have to, for example, political parties, etc. You have to do your research. You have to look at both sides, figure out what works for you. But at the end of the day, your gut's going to tell you where you fall on the spectrum, what decision you should make, which is best for you and your family, and stick with that. Your gut at the end of the day is always the best teller. Now, if something happens if something doesn't work out, at least in your heart of hearts you've done what you thought was the right decision. There's nothing worse than making a decision based on what somebody else told you to do, and you didn't do any research and you just kind of went along with the group, but your gut was telling you to do something else. And then if that fails, oh my God, it's the worst feeling in the world. I remember playing hockey back in the day, and our coaches sometimes, as a goalie, there's only two of us. In university, there was three of us, but they always had to make a decision, based on what like the past playing career, how you're doing lately. But ultimately, every single coach goes with what their gut tells them, or as long as the powers that be don't tell them what to do. But at the end of the day, most coaches will go with their gut and they'll say, when a big game comes up, he goes, I just felt this way. I needed to go with this goaltender. And it happened to us. Sometimes I was on the wrong end of the stick, sometimes on the right. But at the end of the day, he made his decision and stuck with it. And it happened a number of times. Sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. But, only he could answer to himself. So at the end of the day, my whole rant about this is that whatever decisions we're going to make, you can listen to both sides, but your gut's going to tell you what decision to make, and listen to it and stick with that one. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye for now.